I want you to think about what in the world do you want out of life, your dreams. See, a lot of people don't dream no more. A lot of people don't dream. They think that it's a bunch of bull crap. I'm an evangelist for what I do. I took this is just more than just going to a little meeting, calling a few friends, trying to get somebody in a business opportunity. This thing is so way beyond that crap. That's why when I sit down and talk with people, whether they do the business or not, the first thing they say is, one thing about Rob, he's serious about what he's doing. When I first got started, I didn't have no check to show in the beginning, but because I was so serious about what I was doing, a lot of people was like, well, we rolling, man, because, you real committed to what you're doing. And that's what I see that's lacking with a lot of people, is that a lot of people don't know how to commit. A lot of you guys commit to the wrong thing. Okay. I have a lot of people, they were telling me, well, Rob, man, I was watching the game. I said, ain't nothing wrong watching the game. I mean, I'll watch it when I get a chance. All I want to know is who won, really, And I said, what you got to understand, them guys at their meeting, that's their meeting. All them guys in the uniform, they at their meeting, and they getting paid too, right? And people don't understand that, okay? A lot of people don't understand that you got to commit to something, and whatever you commit to, okay, you need to be dead serious about it. If you play around with the business, your money going to be playing around with you. You're going to always coming up short. You're going to always be saying, man, let me get started in this thing. Let me get real serious. That should have been the day you signed up and gave your money to this company. You should have been dead serious from that day forward. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I want you to think about this right here. Outside of your family, outside of your relationship with God and your health, which is more important than getting wealthy? You tell me. Tell me. What is more important than being rich outside of them three things that I just gave you? Then why in the world people spend their whole life playing around like you got the rest of your life, and you don't have the rest of your life? You can die tomorrow just like that, okay? And a lot of people think that they got the rest of their life to get wealthy, and you do not have that. That's why you got to have a sense of urgency about your business. I've studied a lot of successful people and a lot of different things, and there's one thing that I found out: the difference between people that are wealthy and the people that are not is the ability to focus. The ability to focus, the ability to keep your dreams and goals, in front of you, and to be serious about. Don't take it for granted, okay? And I'm going to show you guys something that is very, very important when you get ready to get started in this business. Okay, I want you to write this down. It's 3 deadly sins that I call that knocks most people out of the business, okay? Number 1 is procrastination. Most people come into business, they still procrastinate. They come in, I'm busy. If what you've been busy in is not helping you get your goals and dreams, then you need to refocus on some things, okay? You really need to refocus on things. You need to stop yourself right in your tracks today. If you find yourself doing a whole lot of crap that ain't got nothing to do with helping you become wealthy, you need to stop in your tracks yesterday. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that. Now that's only if you're interested in getting wealthy. If you're not interested in getting wealthy, then all the stuff I'm about to go over don't even pertain to you. Does that make sense? Okay? You heard one of the people saying, one day I'm gonna? One day I'm gonna. That is one of the biggest things that keep most people back, is using that term, one day I'm gonna. The best time to get rich is now. The best time to get started is now. The best time to get serious about it is today. Because there's one thing I learned from Oprah Winfrey. She said, you better do the best this moment so you can prepare and be ready for the next moment. And it really hit me last year when my dad got hurt and I had to take him back and forth to the hospital. That's when it really hit me. I'm glad I did my best those moments so I can be prepared for that moment when it came. Does that make sense? See, you're going to always have emergencies pop up in your family. And guess what? It always comes down to money. Does that make sense? So you guys got to understand, it is imperative that you be motivated from within, and you need to find that deep down burning desire, okay? When Albert Einstein died, he said the biggest mysteries on this planet is what motivate people. Why some people got a big desire level to be motivated and why some people don't. Why some people can come from nothing, from the hood, from, you know, a broken life, the orphanage, and become successful, whereas some people come in a regular family and they turn out to be crap. Or why does 3 people raised up in the same family, but one becomes extremely successful? That's the biggest mystery on this planet, is individual desire level. And that's what a lot of people missing, is that raw, burning desire to change their lives and to be accountable for that. Does that make sense? Yes. So I want you to think about that, okay? The next deadly sin is excuse-itis. A lot of people give themselves excuses, you know, well, you know, I can't go to a meeting this Sunday because my uncle got a broke arm and he only can take one bag, so I got to go and help him. You know, people come up with all kind of excuses why they can't do nothing, but you can't excuse your way to riches. Can't happen. And you can't player hate the other person or everybody else that's moving on and having the success that you wish you had because they went on and paid the price. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes, right. So understand, people, that you can't make excuses from your business. Okay? Just like when the Lakers lost the game, they ain't got no excuses. They got their butt whooped. They didn't want it bad enough. And they had a better team. There's no superstars on the Pistons, but guess what they had? Desire, and they were hungry. Everybody with on that, okay? And so what you got to ask yourself is, are you going to procrastinate and make up excuses over and over and over until you just finally die? That's what happened to most people, okay? Everybody always making up excuses. Get your priorities in order and get your finances in order right now. That's how you got to be thinking right now. Everybody with on that? Okay, the last one, which is one that slips in a lot of people, is called a pity party. Would you write that down? Everybody always coming up telling you how bad their situation is, where they came from. It's always somebody got a better story than you. And a lot of people try to play off on their weaknesses. And they want to promote and edify and drag people through the mud with all of their problems. This is what you don't understand. Either you're going to be in a problem, just left one, or one is on his way to visit you. That's life. And you need to understand that, okay? And once you start understanding it, just like one day I had a situation, somebody backed up into my car, hit me at the gas station. I'm just sitting there pumping gas. And I see this guy, I'm like, ah, bam, just hit my car. Everybody went on that, okay? Then that same day after I got told to the record and all this stuff, I got into my car and caught a flat right here at 3 o'clock in the morning around that long street with no lights. Okay, everybody went on that. Okay, so what I'm saying is, now, if I wasn't the type of person I would have just lost it that day, right? I just got in the car, fixed it flat, and moved on. You know what I mean? And guess what I was saying to myself? Mr. Misery just visited me. Now that's all. It's just my day. Let me just handle it and go to sleep and wake up, and he'll go on to the next person. It's all mindset. Does it make sense? So understand, people, you're going to have bad things going to happen to you, but good things going to happen to you. And your life is just like the seasons. You're going to have some stormy days, some tornado days, some sunny days, some cloudy days, and some rainy days. But when it rains, you just get an umbrella and keep on with your life. When it's sunny, you put on your shorts and you move on. When it's stormy, you get protected in a place somewhere until the storm goes over. It's the same way with your problems. You got to understand, whatever situation you're going through or been through, it is always temporary. And I'm going to tell you something I used to always use when I was going through hard times. I said, the worse it get, the closer it's getting to be better. Does that make sense? And these are things that you got to start telling yourself as you building a business. Because when you guys start taking off in the business, all the problems that was going to happen to you before you saw this opportunity, they still going to happen. Does that make sense? But you need to plow on through, do what you need to do, and go on and stay focused on your goals and understand that's just part of life. Just like I ran to a distributor of mine that's a double diamond in Dallas now, Donna Allen. When I sit down, when I called Donna, she's like, Robert, I'm going through a divorce. I ain't got time. I said, Donna, go on through the divorce then. You still gonna need some money, right? Rob, that's insensitive. What's so insensitive? What you talking about? I'm trying to help put money in your pocket. What is the problem? Y'all broke up? Y'all gonna do it? Do it. Get the paperwork and go on and do it. What are you waiting on? I mean, what you gonna sit around the house for 3 months crying about a decision that you done made, make it and move on.